turn my back into the 90s. So, again, we don't have the information on the ground. It remains to be seen exactly what occurred, but it seems a huge civilian loss of life, or a huge loss of life in this hospital.
Allah, Bismillah.
All right. Birthday Howard, birthday Howard Shai, Kala Yahweh, Bashan Howard Shai, Bashan Howard Kakadash. Give honor to the elder apostle, great north of Ruwell, and their citation to the oxen that puts in the truth across the four corners of the earth, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashan Shai, that the hope of elect, and who the world inwardly called God is named Yahweh, and who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ, named Yahweh Shai. Or the Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and those in line descendants go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel, due to the scattering amongst the four corners of the earth. And who the like it. It's Mahari Call from the Great Millstone, Los Angeles camp, back with another lesson. Amanal Ratazah, Lord willing, be edifying to the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Shai, by Shem Kakadash, the Holy Spirit. So it's upward to the people, all right? Because you see in the news how there was a airstrike, all right, in Palestine that blew up a hospital with like, 500 to 800 people dead, all right? Nurses, doctors, children, died, all right? And they got the video of it as well, all right? And it was done by none other than the Small Hatters, all right? The 1948ers, okay? So you don't know who the Small Hatter are or the 1948ers, you should Google it, all right? It's the nations that have been oppressing, all right, the people in Gaza, all right, Palestine, okay? So, nations, country Iraqi have been protesting, all right, basically in an uproar of what happened, all right, that airstrike killing hundreds of people, or hospitals, all right. So we're very well looking at war in a very, very, very near future, all right. Will be the lead up to World War III as it's prophesied in Revelation 11, verse 14, all right. Third world cometh quickly, all right. So these Arab country, nation are basically, of course, going to stand with Palestine because they are Arab country as well. Okay. So now he's trying to see the uproar. All right. And he thought one of the clips that it could be in post production. Put all the clip in. I believe was the Turkey. I think it was Turkey, or it could have been Jordan. I believe it was Turkey though. People protesting outside of the U.S. base. All right, and you have the country Jordan. All right, terminated, canceled their meeting with Joe Biden. All right, those things are starting to boil, starting to escalate. Okay, and it's all pursuant to property. All right, so the second Ezra chapter 9 and 1. And the Lord willing, it's not going to be a too long video. It's not going to be too long. It's straight to the point. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou see a part of the time past, which I have told thee before. So that's why, like myself making this video now, because we're starting to see time, part of the time past. All right, the upward of the people. Okay, which is part of the prophecy. All right. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquake, and you had a big old earthquake in Iran today. All right, I forgot how big it was, but there was an earthquake today in Iran. All right, again a couple of weeks ago there were 3 major earthquakes in one day. All right, so the Harvard outside is showing, all right, the signs that he's visiting this place, all right, and then through the outside is going to be physically going to be here, all right. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquake and uproars of the people in the world, all right, what's the uproars? A loud or impassioned noise of disturbance, turmoil, outcry. That's what it is. These people are outcrying in an outcry of what happened in Gaza with the hospital being bombed by the bomb hatters. All right, killing nurses and doctors and patients. All right. Um, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the day that were before thee, even from the beginning. And how do you spake those things? Be the prophet. All right, to have to see these visions. All right, and to write these things down. All right, for the latter time, which was now. Okay, which is prophecies. All right, basically saying it before it happens. Tell you a future event, all right, before it happens. Okay? So that's what's going on, the upwards of the people. All right? Matthew 24. and birth. I think it's Luke 21. That's a little different. Okay, it's Luke 21 and 25, and there shall be signs in the sun and the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity the sea and the war, and the wave warring. All right, I just want to get this point. All right, distress of nations.
Strong's G 4928. Sunache. Sunache.
All right, the metaphors straight with the difficulties, distress, anguish, and the strong restraint, and example figuratively, anxiety, anguish, distress. And that's what these Arab nations are starting to display. Okay? I believe in Iran, they're interpreting and saying that they want the government to go to war. All right? Because they've been wanting to wipe off the small hatter off the map. So it's even more reasons to be in an uproar and for their country to go to war. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I ain't gonna make this video too long. Just want to cover these nations. They ain't too happy. And it's Arab is Ishmael. And Ishmael is a wild man. So once he get activated, it's gonna be a wrap. All right. But it could be a time when the Lord gonna allow this thing to escalate for a full scale war. So with that, shalom.